So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
Dude, would you let you?
No.
Would you let him fuck you?
Not. Suppose he's like, yo, bro.
And he
listen,
said, why not?
Yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
I would be your shoulder.
That's a 15-year-old boy. Next up on the menu, we have Dear Adin Ross. Now, if you're not familiar with this whole situation between Anthony Fantano and Adin Ross, it's basically reformed former racist, which is Anthony Fantano, who used to be a racist, but has done some soul searching, done some research, gained empathy, iDub style, and realized how it's bullshit. You shouldn't be racist. He's grown. And Adin Ross, who is stagnant in this weirdo behavior shit. Let's get a bite of the video. Talk to
Hey, what's up, Adin? How you doing? I'm good. Thanks for asking. I hope this email finds you well. We don't need to mince words. We don't need to go into backstory or anything like that. You know what I've said about you. I know what you've said about me. You seem...
Let's go back and read that.
Or anything like that. You know what I've said about you. I know what you've...
Adin Ross has declared he's officially done discussing Doechii and the whole beef, and he's looking forward to watching all the people who were dragging him and talking smack during the drama see their social media engagement and numbers start tanking. All right, let's discuss this a little bit. Now, Adin Ross had a little thing with Doechii where he was like going extremely off the deep end over her song that everyone finds kind of annoying, but this guy took it way too fucking far. And he was over there talking about how she was catching dick and whatever and was what... And we all understood why he was doing that. Because he's racist. Adin Ross is racist. He uses the N-word off stream. He says he uses the N-word off stream frequently and he doesn't care. The people that are around him that are black are coons. They're raccoons. And they know they are. But even them have started to turn on him because they realize that the heat is just too hot for them to handle. That's the thing with racism and racist people. A lot of them can't take the heat when shit get real. That's what you just have to realize. So it's a fickle alliance. It's very fickle. It's all laughs until it's not. Until one of them decides to transcend and get enlightened and not be racist anymore. And then they come for you. It's just so many ways this shit can go wrong. So much infighting. So much looking over your shoulder. It's like you're in the hood in Chicago or some shit. You have to play shit extremely safe. And Adin Ross never has done that. He has never done that. He has always been a blatant racist. He has always been blatant with this shit because he hangs around people that are blatantly racist. Neon, who wants to be exonerated of all his racism and stuff, that remains to be seen. I haven't forgiven him personally yet. Neon, Cuffham, and all of those other people who use the hard ER, who puts down black people, who tap dances for the white people and makes it comical and shit. He surrounds himself with all of these pieces of shit, and yet he wants to be on a moral high horse also, while also using the N-word frequently off camera. Interesting. You can't be saying nigga off camera and you're white. Why do you want to say the word so much? Why? That's something that speaks deeper into you, because someone who is at peace, someone who loves their life, wouldn't feel the need to say a word that is frowned upon. It's a waste of time. But I digress. Let's get right back into it.
You've said about me. You seemed kind of upset, which I understand because you come across like the type of person who very much seeks validation from older men.
What's the biggest thing about you? Like you must have something huge about yourself. What's the biggest thing?
But we're not here to talk about that. What we're here to address is that you're not going to get away with sort of assassinating my character, dragging me down with you, and acting as if I'm a horrible, terrible human being. There's just one thing I need to point out to prove that isn't true. Because if I was like the worst person on the planet, if I was a hateful person, if I was somebody who was bigoted and misogynist, you would like me. You would think I'm awesome. You would be drawn toward me like a fly toward...
Yeah. Kick streamer can't stop using the N-word. Clavicular. Adin Ross has permanently contacted Kick owner Eddie requesting an unban for clavicular after being banned for running over a stalker with a tester truck. Sneeko and Adin Ross and clavicular. The three cucks. The three weirdos. The three fucking losers. Do you see who you surround yourself with?
Shit. For example, if I had a case with a 14-year-old child,
Oof.
you would want to do a song with me. If there were minutes of audio of me uploaded to God's internet having conversations like this with a teenage boy.
So you tell me that there's not another.
Oh yeah, the whole Ak and Nor shit. So if you're not familiar, DJ Academics had a conversation with Nor. DJ Academics is used to be renowned content creator who's like big in the music scene. Nor is a Twitch chat moderator for Blackboy Max. I fuck with Blackboy Max. He's funny as shit. I don't think Blackboy Max should interact with Adin at all anymore. I think he should do his own shit because this shit, Max needs to like just do his own shit and not interact with all these scumbags like he used to when he was in FaZe. But FaZe is falling apart, so we'll see how that goes. Nor is 15 at the time of this happening with Academics, and listen to what Ak asks Nor and what conversations he's having with Nor. Like, you see, if it was inappropriate conversations that were just like, oh, what do you think of her? Is she hot? Oh, what do you think of him? Is he hot? If that would be kind of weird, but it wouldn't be as bad as what we're about to hear.
Yeah. So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
Dude, would you let you?
No.
Would you let him fuck you?
Not. Suppose he's like, yo, bro.
And he
listen,
said, why not?
Yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
I would be your shoulder.
That's a 15-year-old boy talking about a scenario where Max is inside of oh my god. Ak is so fucking weird.
Shoulder to cry on.
Oh my god, I'm so mad at Ak. My PR was finally getting better. I had 2 deals lined up. Same with DD, I was talking to him. He lost both my deals, on God. Like, it's not even about the money, it's just because like I wanted to do it, because it's like, damn, it was a big ad. It was a big deal.
If I was a sex trafficker, you would want to sniff my chair.
Yep.
If I was a greedy, weird, gambling spokesperson.
Look into the background and the shit that all of these people have done, the people that Adin surrounds himself with. Just look into it. Judge someone by who they surround themselves with, and judge someone by their enemies. That's how you should move with Adin. Because if you see it, it's kind of interesting.
You would do stream after stream after stream with me and even get rounded up with me in a couple lawsuits. Why not? If I was a high-powered politician on the Epstein list, you would probably use your platform to help me win an election.
We good? Oh, we're good. All right.
And if I was, let's say, a white supremacist, you would do even more streams with me.
Look at that, hanging out with Nick Fuentes and all of that. White supremacist, who Nick Fuentes claims he's not even white, he's a Mexican, when he was stopped by the cops. This shit is all so fickle.
There would be hours of footage of you reacting to me very positively. Hell, we'd probably even be friends.
Another black thug that hates whites. Ingrate. They should ship his ass to Africa.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Adin Ross laughing, going, yeah, you're Jewish, brother. They don't like you either. They accept you, but they don't like you either. I know you haven't forgot about all the Jew jokes and everything that people be making. And still are making. You're a self-hating loser, Adin.
Take your Hennessy.
Yeah.
So is Nick Fuentes.
And your Cavassier.
Everything Nick is saying right now is facts. And if you have a problem, don't get out of my stream. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know how many people are gonna me after saying this, but I think Nick Fuentes is very funny, and I like a lot of the shit that he says. I just gotta with you. You understand? Like,
Love
there's something
it.
about it.
Hell yeah,
There's just
love
something
it.
about it, bro. There's something about it.
The GOAT, dude. The GOAT.
There's literally footage of you allowing this man to gaslight you live on stream into believing that hate crimes and hate crime statistics against your own people are just made up?
I'm looking at these hate crimes by different religions, and anti-Jewish is number 1 with 683. Could you care to explain?
Oh, yeah. Where are you getting that figure? What you actually find is that...
So you see when when Nick Fuentes and people of the cult of MAGA, not conservatives, but the cult of MAGA, try to talk about statistics, they always use words like I think, maybe, this. They just say shit that people don't have to look up because they are too fucking lazy. They take advantage of people's laziness and they just say shit to where people go, oh, okay, I could see how. No, actually look it up and see if it's true. Dumbass. And because if you do, it's not. You see all these people in the fucking chat going cap and the brainwash people going yes, yes, see, shit like that. You have two polarizing different people in the chat trying to tell Adin different things. Adin is a gullible moron.
One, a lot of hate crimes are hoaxes, like Jussie Smollett. That's a famous example.
The old isolated example that you can use to prove your point that is not the majority. Classic.
You can look into, there are a lot of these hate crimes where there'll be a Jewish cemetery or something like that, and it's a Jewish person that puts it there.
It's all about spreading love, and I'm all for it. So you just
absolutely
no hate at all, man. No hate at all.
Also, weren't you just defending FaZe Banks the other week?
Oof.
Ricky, you're going backwards. Dude, there's nothing wrong with saying that. If you're saying it in a non-racist way.
Oh yeah, by the way, FaZe Banks said, I think he said the ER. I'm pretty sure he used the ER, yeah. When he was talking to Black Boy Max on the phone, he said, man, I hate these. He was talking about Silky and whatever while they were in the car. Adin's defending this shit.
With your friends, and you're not doing it.
Even if it wasn't the hard ER, this shit is not acceptable. Banks, you're a white boy. You shouldn't be saying it. I don't know why you feel the need to say it.
Stream, and they're okay with you doing that. Like, stop acting like streamers are perfect and people on the internet are perfect. No,
you don't need to not say the N-word to be perfect. You understand? Being perfect and not using slurs don't coincide. There are no perfect people, okay? We all understand that. But at the same time, using slurs is still bad, brother. It's still bad. You do understand that, right? You say nobody's perfect when you make a mistake, right? Oh, you fall down the stairs, you spill something, you do something wrong at work. Nobody's perfect. My bad. Not when you use slurs over and 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 over again. You're just racist. Okay? That's just how it goes. And someone who doesn't say the N-word doesn't mean they're perfect. That's just not how that works.
It's not the case, and it's not about race.
So, no, Adin,
If it's not about race, then why are you using the racist word? It makes no sense. If it's not about race, you would use a different word entirely.
I'm going to be real with you because, again, you're not going to gaslight me here. I know in my mind I'm nowhere near the piece of garbage that you typically hang out with because, again, if I was, we would be besties. You would come over here, get on your knees, let me fart in your mouth, and then afterwards you would say, thank you, sir, may I have another? I would give you at least several chairs to sniff. I find your situation very, very sad, and I don't so much dislike you as much as I pity you, mostly because of clips like this.
I don't care about perception, bro. That's been cooked. You guys think the LG community is gonna like me? You guys think the deep?
When he says LG, he's saying the LGBTQ.
Feminists, they're gonna. There's nothing I could do. They're gonna hate me no matter what. I can't change that shit. Fact.
But see, this is the notion of sunk cost fallacy at play here. Check this out. People often ruin their fucking lives because of this. Oh, I've already been too deep into it. I can't change it now. Might as well full send it. No. If you're going down the wrong road, you're not going to reach your destination. So you have a better chance of turning back than you do if you were to continue going down that wrong road. You understand what I'm saying? The sunk cost fallacy is a fucking fallacy. Exactly what it is. And when you tell yourself, oh, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that, you can't. The person that says he can't and the person that says he can are both correct. Because it's all up to you and your perception of yourself. That's how this shit works. Your perception of yourself, your energy, your thoughts will dictate what you will experience in your world. That's how it works. And that's why Adin is manifesting his own downfall right now, because this is how he truly thinks of himself.
Back to the chat. They're gonna forever hate me because of the LG shit. They're gonna forever hate me because the Tate, the Trump, all that shit. So it's inevitable. I can't do anything about it. I'm cooked forever.
I'm sorry, I know this isn't very woke, but this is like the most shit I've ever seen in my life. If I was your dad, and I feel like you are seeking a daddy, if I was your dad and I saw this clip, I would give you a call out of concern.
Hey, Dada! Daddy, how many Dada, bro? Bro, come on, bro.
What's wrong, son? Are the feminists hurting your feelings again? You know, regardless of how they feel about you, you should still want to be a good boy. I know you can be a good boy. I know it's there inside of you.
Yeah, because you be a good person for yourself. That's how being a good person works. If you be a good person because you want a specific person or a specific people to like you, the goalposts will always shift. So you will never be a good person in their eyes. You need to be something for yourself, because you can set the goalpost, a hard line in the sand, and once you reach that, you can say you're happy with yourself. And that's how that shit works. You don't do shit for other people, you do it for you.
Been there all along. You don't need to pal around with rats and traffickers and in order to be successful and be happy. You can trust your gut and just stop being a dirtbag. This isn't the way your mother and I raised you. Because here's the thing, Adin, you can paint me however you want to paint me on whatever stream, but the fact still remains, like, people are not on my ass in the way they are on yours, and that is because there is a real
almost deaf
tangible difference in the ways that you and I both operate in the world.
I'm not banned from LA, bro. I wish somebody would. I swear to God, I'm gonna go to LA. Nobody's gonna do shit.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you're not hip to what's going on, Adin has beef with the Crips now. So he's a dead man walking. He's apologized, and they're like, nah, nigga, you gotta pay up. We're gonna take your lunch, bro. Basically, in so many words. And I don't know when he said this or whatever, but he's when it rains, it pours. That's the notion. The more you focus on negativity, the more negativity you will get. The more you focus on positivity, the more positivity you will get. Because it's all to do with your inner world, bruh. This shit is real. You can believe it or not. I don't really give a damn if you don't. But that's just how it works. Why do you think that when people get something bad happens to them and it influences their mood and makes them spiral and more bad shit happens? That's how it works, brother. That's just how it works.
Shit to me.
Because, brother, you just got taxed by Crips. And while it is true, I've got a little bit of an enemies list too, I'm actually quite proud of the people who hate me most. If someone like this thought I was amazing and cool and one of the good ones and the homie, I would have to reassess my decisions,
yeah, all of these people that say this hateful, incendiary, toxic shit to all these marginalized groups of people is your friend. Wow.
Hopefully right now at this point in this journey we call life, regardless of whatever emotional front you are putting up, I hope you're doing that. Because, again, getting taxed by Crips, bit of a rock bottom situation, which I hope and I pray you can learn from.
You can't do that.
Why can't
you
I?
thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna what she said in the art. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it, you finna start calling her out her name. I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crib, not going for that.
I've already contacted police about that.
Adin Ross tells academics he already contacted the police about people threatening him. Oh, I'm gonna call the police. Oh my god. Oh my god. Aren't you supposed to be some hard ass? Aren't you supposed to be someone who like says shit unfiltered? Why are you all of a sudden calling the police? Fight your own battles, brother. Even if you do call the police though, which is the smart decision to do. Well, the smartest decision was to not even do this shit to begin with. The smartest decision was to not be Adin Ross at all. But this is not gonna help you, is basically what I'm saying.
A street rapper. Why don't these guys go slide on their ops? Go slide for their people and go after their ops.
Look, I don't need to do or say anything from here because, to be honest, if you continue on this path, like God is going to sort it out. I feel like what just happened was like a little bit of a bump. But look, I'm going to leave it here. I know you got...
Yeah, Anthony Fantano. L. Adin, right? See, this is the stark difference between the two people that aren't black, that both used to... One still says the N-word and one used to say the N-word. Fantano, when he used to say the N-word, it was a long time ago. He's changed. He's evolved. He's apologized. He's reflected, and he has become a different person. That version of him is dead. And that's how you should move through life, even if you're not a piece of shit and want to be a better person. If you are a piece of shit. Even if you are a piece of shit. You move through life constantly evolving to become a better version of you. Become a better piece of shit. Become a piece of shit that doesn't call the police because he's scared. Become a better version of yourself that doesn't use the N-word like Fantano did. And you will be either better or worse off for it, depending on which one of these frequencies you pick to occupy and dwell in. With all that being said, Adin Ross is a fucking loser. And he's always been a loser. I've never liked Adin. Even back in the days, I still never liked Adin. Because I could tell something was off. I could tell something was just not right about that boy. And I'm glad he's got what he's got coming to him. Let's see him manifest more of this shit to come and eat him alive. With all that being said, that was the thanks for watching. Don't be racist. Have a better day than me. It's really that easy.